morning, my dear students. Welcome to online maths class. Before going to the session, be ready with notebook, pen, pencil, and eraser. Last class, we saw the sums related in exercise 1.1 till 8th sum. Move on to the next sum, that is I am a two-digit prime number and the sum of the digits is 10. I am also one of the factor of 57. Who am I? Children, given that the answer of the sum is contains two digits and that is a factor of 57. So, first we find the factors of 57. Therefore, the factors of 57 is 1, 3, 19 and 57. From the above factors of 57, prime factor in two digit is 19. If you add 1 plus 9, that is 19, we will get 10. Therefore, the two digit prime number is 19. Move on to the next sum. Find the prime factors of each number by factor tree method and division method. The first sum 60. Here we are going to use the two methods. First one is factor tree method. That is 60. We'll start from 60. 60 will come in which table? Yeah, 2 table. That 2 will how many times is 2? 30 times. Here 2 is a prime number, so I am shading that. The 30 will come in which table? Again 2 table. 2 table how many times? 15 times. So I'm shading the 2 because 2 is a prime number. Again 15. 15 is a composite number, so that can be divisible by any two numbers. That is, I am taking 3 and 5. 3 5s are 15. So 3 and 5 are prime numbers. There also I am shading. Move on to the next method, division method. Division method, we should draw the long division, that is L. Inside the L, we should write the given number, that is 60. Outside of the L, we should write the table, which number we are going to divide. So I am going to write the number 2. If you are dividing the number 2 by 60 by 2, we will get 30 as a balance. So 30 will come in which table? Again 2 table. How many times? 15 times. Again 15 will come in which table? 3 table. 3 table. How many times? 5 times. Therefore, the prime factors of 60 is 2 into 2 into 3 into 5. Number which are shaded in the factor tree method. The number which are arranged in the left side, that is outer of the L division, that is a prime factors of 60. The next sum is 198. The first method is factor tree method. 198. 198 will come in which table? Will start from 2. 2 table how many times? That is 99 times. 99 will come in which table? 3 table. 3 and 33. I'm shading the numbers which are under prime numbers. 2 I'm shading, here I'm shading 3. Again 33 will come in 3 and 11. 3 and 11 are prime numbers, so I'm stopping there. So 3 and 11 I'm shading. The next method is division method. The same division we are going to do using the division method. In that L division we should write 198 divided by 2, we will get 99. 99 will divided by 3, so the answer is 33. 33 if we are dividing by 3, we will get 11. Therefore, the prime factors of 198 is 2 into 3 into 3 into 11. Yes, my dears, did you understand how to find the prime factorization using factor tree method and division method? Yes. Move on to the next sum, that is, if there are 143 max books to be arranged in equal numbers in all stacks, then find the number of books in each stack and also the number of stacks. Let's move on to the solution part. First one is, we should write number of books. How many books are there? Yes, there are 143 books. So we want to find number of stacks as well as number of books. So I am going to use the division method. 143 will divide it in which table? It will come in 11 table. How many times? 13 times. So 13 will come in which table? 13 table. That is 1 time. So I am stopping there. From the given answer, from the given prime factorization, we can understood that if we have 13 stack, we can arrange 11 books. If we have 11 stack, we can arrange 13 books in each stack. This is a two ways we can arrange the books in stacks. Yes, did you understand? It has two ways. That you understand, no, my dears? Okay. Move on to the next. Next is objective type questions. First question, the difference between two successive odd numbers. Consider the example. Let's start from the single digit, that is 1 and 3. If you are subtracting 3 from 1, we will get 2. We will get 2. The same way I am considering the two digit numbers 31 and 33. That is a two successive odd numbers. If you are subtracting 33 from 31, we will get 2. So therefore, the difference between any two successive numbers, any two successive odd number is 2. So the answer is 2. The next question, the only even prime number is dash. So even number means even number will start from 2. Also the prime number starts from 2. Therefore the even prime number is 2. Any other number will not come in prime numbers. That is 4, 6, 8 will not come in prime numbers. So 2 is a even prime number. Move on to the next question. Which of the following number is not a prime? Prime number means the number should divisible by 1 and themselves. So the given question is 53, 92, 97 and 71. Among the given options, 53, 97, 71 is a prime number because from the above table, we learn from the table, prime numbers table, we can understand 53, 97, 71 is a prime number. 92 is not a prime number because 92 will divisible by 1, 2 and so on. Yes. And the next question, the factors of the numbers are 1, 2, 4, 5, 8, 10, 16, 20, 40 and 80. What is the number? We want to find the question. Here they give the answers. We want to find the question. I am going to give you a simple example to find the answer. Using the method of multiplying last to first. 1 into 80 is 80. 2 into 40 is 80. 4 into 20 is 80. 5 into 16 is 80. 8 into 10 is 80. So therefore the number is 80. We find the answer for the number question 80. The factors are 80 are 1, 2, 4, 5, 8, 10, 16, 20, 40 and 80. Yes. The next question, the prime factorization of 60 is 2 into 2 into 3 into 5. Any other number which has the same prime factorization as 60. This is a question. We know that the numbers which are coming under the factors for given question, that should not be the factors for any other numbers. If you are adding any number, or that is if you are adding with if you are adding 2 into 2 into 3 into 5 into 2 means the number should be changed. If you are deleting, if you are multiplying only 2 into 2 into 3 means the number is different. So if you are having these factors, the question only is 60. So this is not applicable for any other numbers. So the answer for this objective type question is impossible. Next, move on to the next question. If the number 6354 star 97 is divisible by 9, then the value of star is. If a number is divisible by 9, we have the rule, that is test of divisibility. How to say the test of divisibility? If you are adding all the digits of the given number, that the result of the number should be divisible by 9. So we will add all the given digits. So I am going to add all the given digits, that is 6 plus 3 plus 5 plus 4 plus 9 plus 7. We will get 34. So there are the options is given 2, 4, 6 and 7. I am going to, instead of the star, I am going to add 2 and 4 and 6 and 7 one by one. First I am adding 2 with 34, we will get 36. 34 plus 4 is 38. 34 plus 6 is 40. 34 plus 7 is 41. Among the answers, which one will come in 9 table? Yes, 36 will come in 9 table. Therefore, the answer for the star is 2. So, the answer for the star is 2. The next question, the number 87846 is divisible by 2 only. Second option is 3 only. Third option is 11 only. And the last option is all the above. We know the test of divisibility, the rules, so that we can understand that the given number 87846 will divisible by all the given answers 2, 3 and 11. So answer is all the above. Children, did you all understand today's session? Yes. Move on to the next homework part in exercise 1.1, question number 9 and question number 11, B, C, E and F. Okay, my dears, today's session is completed. Thank you.